At its core, The Dark Knight is about the failure of traditional heroism. It's about the limits of idealism in a world that doesn't play fair. The film asks a brutal question. What happens when the good guys can't win by playing by the rules? And what happens when the only person who can win isn't a hero at all? Harvey Dent is the perfect example of this. He starts off as Gotham's White Knight, the kind of hero people want to believe in. He plays within the system, follows the law, and believes in institutions. And for a while, it seems to work. He gets convictions, he locks up criminals, he restores some faith in Gotham's future. But then he loses everything. The Joker shows him just how fragile his morality really is. And in the end, Harvey doesn't just fall, he shatters. The system's great hope for justice becomes a symbol of its corruption, proof that no one is immune. Gotham needed someone like Dent to win, but when he failed, it proved that the law, institutions, and moral purity weren't enough. And that's why Batman steps in, not as a shining beacon of hope, but as something darker, something Gotham doesn't want to admit it needs. And if you think about it, this is the exact same disillusionment we saw in America after the Obama era. Obama was supposed to be America's White Knight, the leader who could unite the country, who could restore faith in institutions, who could prove that hope and idealism still mattered. And for a while, people believed it. But over time, the cracks started to show. The financial crisis crushed the middle class, racial tensions didn't disappear, they got worse. The political system became more dysfunctional, not less. And by the time he left office, many Americans felt like nothing had fundamentally changed. The system still felt broken. And in that moment of disillusionment, people didn't look for another White Knight, they turned to a Dark Knight.